Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing? Got a fun one for us today. Just pulling out the last couple of supplies. Some stuff has to stay refrigerated. Okay. Can you see the brisket? Okay, you can't see. What do you need? I know you need water. So this is where they're gonna go when they're finished.
Yeah, this is.
Here's my oil removal station. So I assume it's like a plate of some kind, or honestly, would you want one of these mats?
I do want that.
I don't know exactly where you want it. Got our wonton wrappers. I've got another one of these and then another set after that of a different type. If you've ever made these before, you basically make the filling, then you put them in that. So we're just setting it up over the table. You want a paper plate as well, or like putting completed ones on?
Yeah.
Might as well do two.
Huh?
I may take two over there just so you have one that you can fill up and then one I can take.
Is this mine?
Both of these are yours. We didn't have this last time, so I didn't know if it was.
I think it's too big, isn't it?
Well, you could do half scoop of it.
True.
Oh, this is. I'm gonna put
But
the
I can
filling
pick
in
these.
here.
These are all for me. No.
I need that to get it out,
Okay.
but you can use it later. We can get you a smaller one if you prefer. We have other spatulas.
I do like little mini spatulas in this case.
Yeah. Okay. So. So what I'm going to end up doing is making multiple fillings. I mean, it's the same filling, make it multiple times to make it easier instead of just like jamming 6 of these in there. Figure we do it maybe 2 or 3, almost 2 for sure. We might try a third one in there, depending on how full or empty it looks. I should get. So, do have. Ready for making the yakisoba for dinner. I do have a whole nother container of vegetable oil, so will not run out. It's not going to take forever. You had my interest with pork and veggies. You have my attention with brisket rangoons. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is actually, it's not a stolen recipe, but it's a recipe that is inspired by somebody else's. Here in Kansas City, we have a lot of barbecue. So one of the places does Brisket Rangoons. It's a Thai barbecue restaurant. So it's a mixture of Thai food and barbecue. It's very delicious. I had heard that it had Brisket Rangoons. I went and tried it, and it blew my mind. That being said, I think I've made a better version by adding jalapenos for a nice little spice and a couple other flavors. Hey, Tan, welcome. How have you... Ooh. I know it's been a little while since the last stream. I had a work trip, and then came back from the work trip and was going to stream and got food poisoning. And it took me quite a few days to recover from that. So, now we're back at it. And we're going to make some delicious rangoons. Trying to get it so you can see a little bit of everything. There we go. Be nicer. Oh shoot, sorry to hear. Yeah, it's no biggie, it happens.
That's why you haven't been streaming.
Why not? Easy weight loss though, right? And no, it wasn't me. I didn't food poison myself, so thank God. That'd be embarrassing for me on a
That
food
is
stream.
the number one question I get is, was it your food or outside food? And the answer is it was outside food.
Yeah. If I had been smart, I would have room temperatured these. Oh well. Alright, so this brisket, I smoked it yesterday for 12 hours and 20 minutes. It was a 6-pound brisket flat. Those of you who are unfamiliar with brisket consists of two parts, the flat and the point. The point is generally the fattier side. The flat is the less fat, skinnier side. Leaner. That's a good looking meat. Thanks, Grant. So, I didn't do a full brisket because it's hard to find a brisket that you can do like 6 pounds of that's a full brisket. Generally, a full packer brisket would be 8 to 15. Like, you can get some pretty large ones. Okay, let's go with that. Alright, so little soy sauce. Bit of onion powder. We have not done these on stream. Garlic. this next one's going to be a little controversial. Some sugar. Not a ton, just to add a little bit of sweetness. Alright, so now we are just going to start putting slices of brisket in.
Which also seems blasphemous, but
I don't think it sounds blasphemous. It turns out really good. So I am just going to do this by taste. So there's no like specific amount. Like I haven't weighed this out. This is just something that I've kind of just... You want a good amount of brisket. You basically want this like brownish looking when it's all said and done. Mad lad, yeah. Alright, so let's start with this and then adjust after we get a taste. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the camera so you guys can get a good look at this. Sorry if it's somewhat loud. I have in the past put green onions in this, and it's really nice. Unfortunately, they didn't have very good green onions at the store. I do have some, but I'm trying to save it for our meal, which is why I ended up going with the onion powder. What?
see the Donner Southern type?
Alright. Get this a nice scrape down the side. My wife is sitting standby to start filling the first set of these. The actually putting them into the wontons, or excuse me, the Rangoon wrapper is part of the process. Because I can fry.
Much faster.
Yeah. You want a close-up of the mixture? Sure. This is a brisket and a jalapeno Rangoon filling, so like crab Rangoon, which is normally like green onions, some other seasonings, and then crab or imitation crab here in the States because it's cheaper. So as you can see, you've got the jalapeno, you got the cream cheese, you've got the nice bark off the brisket, the flavoring. You got a little soy sauce in there, garlic powder, onion powder, and obviously the jalapeno brings some spice. So. Alright, so we've got a nice mixture here. We are going to try and make less of a mess, but I usually make a terrible mess doing this. Actually, let's taste it before I start.
Yeah.
Popping it.
Also, I forgot to bring the wrappers over for
Here's the wrap. Alright. Alright, I pulled a scoop out. That's pretty good. Let's see what my wife thinks.
Can you bring me scissors?
Yes, I can bring you scissors. Anything you think it needs more of? Salt, sweetness, jalapeno.
That's what the taste is. Jalapeno.
Do you not like the taste of jalapeno?
I think my soup had a lot of jalapeno.
Oh, mine did not.
Mine was very jalapeno forward.
Alright, let me get another one so I can maybe get some of this jalapeno. Because I want the jalapeno forward part.
I mean, it just tasted like a fresh jalapeno, but there's not that much heat or anything.
Well, I mean, jalapenos are variable. Think it needs salt? I don't think so.
No, because I think...
Go ahead with your question. I think it's good.
Yeah. I don't remember it.
What's up, Tan? What's your question? Trying to scoop it out before having to pull the blades out.
Why don't you just let me scoop some out first? Do you need the blade right away?
Are you actually a fan of that specific movie or of Harrison Ford in general?
Both?
Both. The Fugitive is my second favorite movie. I like the movie so much that one of the songs from the movie is my ringtone or my wake up alarm, much to my wife's chagrin.
Oh.
But I don't think she hates the song. I think she hates the fact that I'm waking up.
For waking up.
Because I get up generally earlier than her. Usually. It's not as bad anymore, because...
Do we have enough wrappers that it's okay if I cut one?
Yes. We have 3 bags of wrappers. Which, I think there's like 50 some in each. Harrison Ford the Great. Harrison Ford is an absolute legend. He has been kind of phoning it in the last couple of movies, but, I mean, he's like 80-something, so he's earned it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that you have to make more, so therefore you need all of that.
Yes.
It now makes sense.
It makes sense. Why
I'm
not?
a little slow on the Oh. Well, you couldn't just bring that over to me.
Well, I wasn't going to make more immediately.
No, but I'm good.
Okay.
Far away. Over here.
Well, I'm trying to get it so that Like to see you making a couple of wrappers. Or not wrappers, you know.
Yeah.
What's your HF movie then? Star Wars favorite? What? My favorite movie would be. What's your favorite Harrison Ford movie then? Star Wars? No, this is my favorite Harrison Ford movie, The Fugitive.
Yeah.
It's just my second favorite movie overall
Ever.
of any movie. Is more what I was getting at.
I can do whatever. I just need to figure out where I need things.
That's better. I felt like the other, you couldn't really see anything.
Gotta figure out how much.
So part of the process, these first couple are going to be ugly and explodey.
I gotta remember how to do this.
Yeah. Hot Fuzz #1, yes, absolutely. I mean, my other favorite Harrison Ford movies would be like Indiana Jones, Air Force One. What other good Harrison Ford are there? There's so many. I do enjoy the Star Wars ones with him in it.
It's been a bit since I've made these. Like, how do I do this again? Get all the air out. That's what I do.
Wifey helping out again. Love Indiana Jones. Also Spielberg fan. Yeah, no. Spielberg's the GOAT.
How? Is this how I used to do it? Like that?
Yeah. That's how you...
More like that.
Yeah, you would switch to that too.
Because they explode less.
Yes.
And they're easier.
Essentially, the problem is that you need to not have any gaps for the
Well, yeah,
oil
I can't
to get
have
into
air
it.
in there either.
Yeah, so whatever you can do to keep them from doing that.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget you need to keep the wrappers covered
Yeah.
so that they don't dry out. That was the only other thing. I have a soft spot for Temple of Doom. I appreciate your service, man, because I kind of want to make these. Well,
His fingers are too big to do.
my fingers are kind of big to do this, but I would do it in a heartbeat. I'm gonna be honest with you. This dip right here, you could make this and like just use it as like a party dip.
Yeah.
Like if you were making a cheese ball, it would be fantastic. Or burritos with it would be really good as well. Or if you wanted to be fancy, you could actually make like raviolis out of it.
Egg rolls. We've done egg rolls.
We've done egg rolls before. We've done egg rolls because it's essentially the same process. The egg roll wrappers, you do the same thing. You could just get more filling in there. Because the first time we did this,
I have overfilled this.
we made a lot of mistakes. Are you going to fry the little wrappings? Yes, we are going to fry the wrappings.
But I have to make some first.
But the frying part is actually relatively quick, and this is the longest part of the process. And we are making these for my wife's work
thing.
Like they're having a picnic where everyone needs to bring like food, kind of like a potluck, except there's like an award for people to vote on who brought the best stuff. So this is me trying to win that award. I love a good competition. My favorite Spielberg movie? That's hard. I like so many of them. Like Jaws used to be my favorite for a long time. Just had one on the tip of my tongue, and now it like left me. Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's a Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I do like that movie. Is there anything you think I should do differently with this batch?
I don't know.
Different things to add, flavors.
I'm not the person to ask.
You're the only one here.
Chat.
Chat can't eat it. I would love to share it with them.
I don't know. We've put a couple different things in these before.
Which indies? Raiders?
Skipper.
No. I mean, I like Raiders. I mean, my favorite is
Mr. Sean Connery.
it's Last Crusade. I'm here to see the tapestries. All right, hydrate. I guess I have to drink. That's probably a good idea since it's going to be hot the next 2 days and I'm going to be outside to pre-hydrate for these things.
Are you so itchy? Is this how I used to make them?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Here you go, Grant. My hydrate.
I did that poorly.
How did I put this in? You ever question why you do something?
All the time.
You're like, that was a dumb decision. What was I thinking? Over like the most innocuous things. Do you also like Clint Eastwood? I do like Clint Eastwood, but I'm not a big Western guy. I only really like about a handful of Westerns, and they're not like the normal kind.
Do you mean old school westerns?
Well, I like things that are like pseudo Westerns. Like it's a Western story, but it's not like actually necessarily
In the Wild Wild West?
Yeah. Like I like Clint Eastwood in The Gauntlet, which is a movie that I don't think anyone knows about or has ever watched since. Or The Outlaw Josie Wales. Like, I really like those. But when it comes to, like, actual Westerns, my favorite is Tombstone. And that's about the only one I can sit down and really watch and be like, this is great. I mean, he has way more movies than Westerns. He does. But those are the first things I think of. I haven't watched many of his like newer ones. I think the most recent newer one I've seen is Gran Torino. Spaghetti westerns are goated. Western's just a small part of his filmography. I know, but it's what he's known for. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, God. Did not align that well.
Can recommend True Crime. Great movie. All right, I'll look it up. You want to go out, bud? Turn around.
Are you circling the table that way? Skipper.
He just wants to be seen on camera. Let's go. Val Kilmer and Doc Holliday is a top 5 performance, in my opinion. It is a good performance. How old is the polar bear? Polar bear? JK, don't ban. We won't ban you because he is basically a polar bear.
5.5.
5.5. We got him at what? 8 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, we got him.
Had him since he was.
As soon as you could get him.
Yeah.
It was.
We picked him out when he was 6 weeks old, but we had to wait 2 more weeks. And then he had to get his shots and stuff. So we've had him since he was the most adorable fluff ball you've ever seen.
He's alright.
Okay, I'm going to overflow this. This one's going to pop. And I essentially tell people he's a miniature polar bear, so nothing offensive there.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
That's what my wife says every time I order crab rangoons at the restaurant. I watched a bunch of the OG Twilight Zones this weekend, forgot how great they are. And then a polar bear with the personality of the greatest teddy bear. That's about right. You can say on, Grant. The OG Twilight Zone are awesome. Even the Twilight Zone movie is pretty good. I genuinely wish that they would do a Twilight Zone reboot that was actually decent. Because the one they did with Jordan Peele was only okay. Good boy. Welcome back. Oh, there's a fly.
I didn't do it. I thought you were gonna try to smack it with that. Don't smack it with that.
Are they supposed to be a little flat, like tortellini? Usually put a finger in between them, for example. No, so
There's a couple different ways to fold them. I fold them a couple different ways. Here.
normally you basically kind of like pinch the corners together and make it into like a cross looking thing, like a pouch.
There's different ways to fold them. I fold them like this just because it's easier. But you can.
You don't know how to do it, do you?
No, it's this way. It's this way. I can't do it to this one because I have too much in it.
Yeah.
But I can put less in one and show you how they actually have folded.
I mean, you could just pinch the corner, do like you did there in the middle, and then bring the two outside ones in to the top. No.
What?
I'll tell you when you try that.
I've made them the traditional way. I just tend to make them this way. I didn't grow up making them.
I would be surprised if you had. A lot of the OG episodes are timeless effects. If written well, they could have been a massive reboot. Yeah.
So there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can technically bring the 4 points together.
So, yeah, if you do that, then like that, yeah. This is a way you can do it, but it has a lot more options, and the fry oil does not react well to the cheese mixture once it gets in there. Like, it likes to liquefy and boil out and leave it empty inside.
So you got that. So you got what I'm doing. You got that one.
Yeah.
And then there's
another one, which is what most people are used to, which is where you bring
the edges together to make
the edges.
points.
Yeah.
I can attempt that. I need less filling in it.
You can go for it. We've got a lot of filling and a lot of wrappers. So if we got some Uggos, we can eat those. Chow, hello. How are you doing? He was just referring to the final knot. He said holding is okay. Ask.
Yeah.
That was weird.
What?
My camera like disconnected for a second and then came back. I hope that doesn't. Yep. Oh. Welcome, Chow. How you doing? You having a good It's Thursday? Thursday. Good Thursday. I don't know what day it is anymore. Yeah, that's your more standard looking.
This is your like what you would see in a restaurant. Because once it fries up, it's like
I like this kind, but we found that these ones don't explode as much when we fry them. We also don't do this a lot, so it's
you're at the mercy of what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. We're very beginner on this. Okay, I'm just waiting for the heat wave to break. I'm telling you, it's terrible. It's like 93 right now. I don't know what it is up there in Canada.
It's so
It's Elden Ring DLC, baby. Yeah, it's currently 86. It feels like 104. That's pretty. That's a pretty big heat index. I don't know what ours is, but all I know is the AC's been going all day, and I'm not having it. Are you hungry now, or are you okay with like keeping this going for a while?
I'm okay with this. What he wants it to be like this.
Yeah, like you could do that, but
He wants the whole, not that big, but so that it sits up like that.
I mean that's pretty, but I don't feel like that is a good way to keep space.
It is not trying to
Remember,
maximize.
they do expand.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. There are different ways to fold them, different ways to hold them.
All right, there. What is it? Can you Chesney?
Know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
For a beginner, she does really good. Are you a gamer, Kimball? Yes, I am a gamer. I just tend to
Thank you.
play everything that I can, so I don't have a lot to play a lot of the time. I mean, that's not true. There's like an entire scene to play, but
He's 100%er.
yeah.
He's got to play through a game, do all of it. He's like full bore, 100% in until he finishes it, and then he's done with it, unless it's like his favorite game.
And then yesterday it was 95, feel like 107. Grant's Dan 70 up here, common Minnesota W. And then Chow's, I'm in Ontario, Canada.
Everyone's cooler.
Woo, heat and waves going up there, haha. It's only been like this since Tuesday. It's me, Cookie. Hello, how are you? Hey, Cookie, welcome. Glad you can join us. We're working on our brisket and jalapeno rangoons. We have quite a few to go. This is literally the first batch. I have a whole second pile of filling already in the food processor. And
I'm sorry.
and a third one. That's not a you're doing slow. I'm just trying to let people.
I had to remember how to do this here for a second.
It's like riding a bike, right? You know how to ride a bike, right?
No comment. I either confirmed or denied that information.
Tan, she's playing poker, Kansas Hold'em. Nice. Ooh, sounds delicious. Yeah, it's very good. We're doing this for a competition.
At my work.
My wife's work is having a company picnic. Well, company, it's really just her department. And it's a potluck where you have to bring food. Last year I was not told that it was a competition.
Sorry.
So I made some stuff, nobody ate it, and I got really mad. So I had said to her, next year I'm going to make these, and I'm going to absolutely commit. So this is me a threat from a year ago. But I got really sick at the end of last week after I got back from my trip. I got food poisoning. So I didn't go to the store on Sunday like I normally do. And so we just like went through the week. And then Tuesday, I remembered that this was this week and I went, "Oh my God, I was supposed to get a brisket." So I had to run out that day to buy it and smoke it the next morning.
Yesterday.
So yeah, yesterday I smoked this for 12 hours. Which is what we're using in the stuff. It turned out really good, but it was definitely not planned.
As we originally had planned it.
Grant says DLC, T-minus 8 minutes. And you took that personally, Lamau. I did take it personally. Well, it's because my stuff was like an appetizer. It got put at the end of the whole. Like,
There were a lot of things that happened.
they put it at the end of the tables, so like everyone already had full plates by the time they got there, and so nobody grabbed the like dip I made. So I was. Like,
We have altered the plan for this year.
yeah. So I've gone full bore. I'm going to destroy other people, and I was not afraid to use the power of 500 hours of accumulated sick time to beat the people who had to work. Oh, thanks for the follow, Cookie. The beaver shirt merch, if yes, send us one.
It's a sea otter.
And then that's what
Everyone always thinks it's a beaver.
and then Grant's like, that's a sea otter, you uncultured bully. And Tame's like, sea otter.
You'd be amazed how many people are like, is that a beaver on your shirt? And I'm like, Grant gets it.
Okay, well, if you were just looking at the top one.
Well, you probably can't see that it says zoo and aquarium.
Yeah, but if you were looking at the top one,
it does look beaver-esque.
It could be beaver-esque. The one that's laying on its back is fully an otter because I don't think beavers swim on their back. That being said, I'm not a beaverologist. But I see no tails there. My wife is a big fan of aquatic mammals and animals. Sea otters aren't mammals, right?
No, sea otters are mammals.
Okay, well, that's why you know. My shirt just says salty red crab, so I know about crabs. What do you want from me?
But you don't.
I don't. I eat 'em.
You like to eat.
Is that not enough knowledge?
Let's remember, what are the things that make a mammal a mammal?
Grant says, give us some sea otter facts. And then Cookie says, what's a sea otter? A sea otter is
a mammal.
Mammal. I'm just going to say creature.
So there's both sea otters and river otters. River otters are smaller, and they live in rivers, obviously, and they have 4 paws. Whereas sea otters have 2 front paws and 2 back flippers. They're about like 3 feet tall if they stand up on their hind flippers.
They can't see your hand.
That's okay. But they live in the oceans, and they like to float on their backs. And so you'll see a lot of pictures of what are called sea otter raft, which is a group of sea otters. And they'll link paws because they sleep on their back in the water, and they'll link their paws so they don't float away from each other. And then they're also really smart because they'll carry a rock with them. So they've got like a lot of extra skin, and they'll like tuck a rock under, and they'll keep a rock. And so when they dive down and get sea urchins and sea stars and stuff like that, they'll use the rock to help break it open so that they can eat it.
Morgan talks about sea otters like I talk about my uncles. That's probably accurate.
Facts. And so the Georgia Aquarium used to have an otter. This was like a long time ago, so he has passed away from old age. But his name was Oz, and he was actually an oops baby because most sea otters, because they're not endangered or anything like that, are on stuff so they don't make baby otters when they're in human care. And then his parents had an oops baby, and he was Oz because he was from the Oregon Zoo, and so they named him Oz for OZ for Oregon Zoo.
Who gets to keep him if that happens?
Well, he's the only known case of it, and he ended up going to the Georgia Aquarium.
That's what I meant. Do they get to stay where they're...
Well, there's a whole program. So I think a lot of people don't realize that, but a lot of zoos and aquariums actually have programs for a lot of their animals. So if they're endangered or stuff like that, they actually... So beluga whales, for example, there's a whole program to help try to move whales in places.
Stuck to the bottom and broke open.
What?
Just smash it right. It'll fix. It's like gum.
What one is it that's stuck?
The one I'm holding.
No, but what was it? One of the odd folded ones?
Yeah, it's stuck to the bottom here.
Oh, probably because my hand was wet.
Yeah, you might have gotten it wet. But I was just moving them to try and help, and then that stuck.
I got a second plate.
Kimball doing quality control. Yes, that's me. I usually eat the ones that break.
They're not cooked yet.
Benefit of working in the kitchen.
Your quality control.
Yeah, when there's an oops in the kitchen, I just eat it.
Unless it's on the floor, and then we have to clean it.
Well, then the dog eats
Then the dog gets it.
Chow, if you're still here, how did your stuffed shells come out? They looked good. Do you think I ought to start frying them soon?
Yeah. Because if you catch up to me, you will. You can either start dinner.
Well, I'll need probably 15, 20 minutes to, like,
Heat
cut
up.
the vegetables, velvet the pork, and stuff along
You
those
just
lines.
always really catch up to me because I can only fold so fast, but you can
That's fine.
you can fry real fast.
Do you think people want to watch me fry things, or do you continue to, like, fold things? I think it's probably more interesting to watch you fry.
Once you actually start frying, you should move it over there, and then you can always put it back over here. I'm not going anywhere.
Not for a while. You haven't even gotten through one yet.
I'm almost halfway through one pack.
Free snack for the dog. Exactly. The filling gives.
He's just glaring at me
gives
from the
out
couch.
Quiet some wontons. Gives it quiet some wontons. Quite some wontons. That's what it was. I think he meant quite. It says quiet. As somebody who,
You misspell stuff all the time.
yeah, somebody who constantly misspells stuff, I understand this.
You had Chief Boyardee as opposed to Chef.
Chef Boy RD.
I'm sorry.
And first off, that was not a mistake. That was a feature. I dare you to come up with a better cooking pun for a dog. Besides, I need more emotes anyway.
Yeah, you need to.
Wow, God, thank you. I appreciate the subscribe.
You need to make that one of when you looked at the bottom of the pizza and you slid it off.
Into what? Into what? Child absolute hero, that's what she is. So I like that I have this going, and yet it's supposed to connect and let the noises come out here, but I clearly heard it.
I heard of that.
No, it didn't come out of this. It came out of my computer.
Oh, well, I didn't want a headphone in, so.
Oh.
It came from that way, because I have a headphone in this ear.
I'm an idiot. I'm gonna fix these issues.
We tried to upgrade the internet.
We did.
They put a box on the wrong side of the house.
Google Fiber was supposed to come out today and give me 8 gig
8G
internet. Hardwired.
Fail.
They put the box on the wrong side of the house. He came out here and went, I can't do this. So now
We're waiting.
Back eventually.
We're waiting.
We're gonna figure this out, baby. The audio is being weird and choppy again. Perfect.
We just got done saying we're trying to fix the internet.
I appreciate you for letting me know. We are...
Because we have no idea.
We are currently trying to identify the cause. I think it's just bad internet. So, we're working on...
But let us know when it's not working.
Yeah. Did the C on the internet? It very well could have. Google Fiber will come back out here and give us 8 gig. Dang it. Switching from Spectrum,
Xfinity.
Xfinity, whatever. We've had them since we've been able to have internet out of this house. There was about a year and a half where we were living a mobile hotspot, and I got to tell you, that was
rough. You want to test a marriage? Live off of hotspot for a year and a half.
yeah. It worked out in the end, and by that we outweighted the issue. All right, I got it going. It's at about 310. I need to get it up to about 370 before I start frying them. But this just works out because I'll gun through these pretty quick. We're essentially just waiting for them to turn golden brown. The dog just laying on the couch. Look at his head. Skipper! Hey, buddy! Is it hot out?
Does he care?
He looks very impressed.
Dude, you need to start frying those anyway because it's been sitting out.
I'm working on
I know.
temperature. Fickle thing. So, Chow, how many more days do you guys have left before it's finally the end of the school year? 2 weeks, I think, or something? Is that what you said? It's got to be killing you to be done with it all. We're going to be out and about the next 2 days for sure, and it's supposed to be 90 and 95. So we got first thing tomorrow at like 5 p.m. at a park with no AC, limited seating. It's going to be great. And then the next day we're going to a barbecue festival at Arrowhead Stadium. And it's 4 hours outside. It's all you can eat barbecue and like drinks and stuff. We went last year. It's a cool event, but this is going to be the make it or break it year. If we had a lot of people last time, like barbecue companies and restaurants offering barbecue. Sounds like they only have 8 this time. And if that's true, then it's not worth the cost. But I'm mostly concerned about how much I'm going to sweat and burn. I'm definitely what you call an indoor. June 27th is the last day. Oh, man, that's this next week. Are you and the others just going to have a party at the end of the year? Is that how it works? I assume it's at least a happy hour, right? Those are some late graduation parties. End of July. Nice. Absolute hero over here. Alright, we're up to 30. What are you going to do with your day off tomorrow?
Sleeping. I may take him some fun.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Oh. Nah, it's fine. You can say it. Audio a little messy, chopped up. Yeah, we've been having audio issues. We think it's connectivity problems with our internet, like the Wi-Fi slows down. So hopefully we can just hang in there if we have to. Last time we restarted the stream, it ended up not fixing the issue, so I'm going to try to avoid doing that. We'll see. If not, we'll just go ASMR. It is pretty sloppy looking for some reason.
Did you try restarting it?
No, that would be a terrible decision. I'd say the best I could do is switch to my phone. Are you gonna let us know about it?
Is there a package?
Yeah, the new router.
Nope. Save this one. Little lion.
No, it's the same fly. I apologize about the choppiness. Could be a little bit more golden brown, but we're starting to get some explosions, so trying to keep that as minimal as possible. I may try the phone thing. All right, I restarted it. Let's see if this is any better. All right, see you, Tannen. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I know how late it is there in Germany for you, so it's always good to see you, friend. Let's do one of these for sure. It's going to explode. So yeah, you see how they expand? If you have air in there, they'll get super puffy and explode, and then your filling starts coming out. So try to get as much air out of it as possible when we make them. And then the reason I'm rotating them is because I'm sure it's crispy on all sides, although this one really wants to stay. And then we start hearing that sizzle, and that means one of them has come open. Just get away from that. Come on. Yeah. Some of them are good, some of them, you can tell.
I from the beginning, so.
Doing what I can to darken this one up a little bit. There we go. The ones that she did special shapes for are the ones that kind of had the issue. No, I don't know. It was more of an informational statement than anything. Not the accusation of that kind.
I know. We said that earlier.
I'm on top of it. Quarter time, maybe, I don't know. You know, I'm just the one up. I've got a lot of pork extra. They smell wonderful. You have one that looks exactly like a pinwheel. Yeah. And that one. These crisp up really quickly, which I've always liked. Oh, you need another set? Alright, give me 2 seconds. Went to go grab the new wrappers for my wife. These ones are looking a lot better than the other ones. Didn't improve.
I got my groove back.
Way to go, Stella. Probably playing Elden Ring. Ooh, don't do that. Always put them away. Still choppy, unfortunately. No, I suspect I know exactly what it is. It's the internet for sure, because I uploaded more stuff to YouTube today. Every time I upload stuff to YouTube, uh, this happened to me last time I uploaded stuff to YouTube. So it's the upload speed on the internet. Well, what happened? I literally only uploaded one thing. While I was messing around, I saw you can upload clips you make in your stream to YouTube Shorts. And I didn't know you could do that, so I uploaded one or two of the good ones. And I was like, hey, you do that with the thing, and apparently you upload your VODs directly to YouTube. So I was like, like, I gotta do this. And the clips I uploaded, the shorts, are related to the April Fool's. So I went, well, that's going to make no context because there's no, the April Fool's thing isn't up there for people to see your view. So like, I upload this one because it's no longer available as something you can find anywhere. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I uploaded that one. It was dreadfully slow. So I literally only uploaded one thing. Everything else was just a transfer from one internet website to the other, which had nothing to do with my internet being copied. I think it goes back to we need hardline and we need to get some actual. Yeah, looking pretty good, right? This is just the first batch. We've got 2 more full batches coming. We're going to be doing this a while. But I found fun emotes. Now that you're a subscriber, you should get that Chef Boy RFD. That might be my favorite Twitch on emote, but I'm also biased because it's mine. But it's the boy and the chef's hat. Why do you want to move so much? Stay put like a good thermometer. So thank you for helping, room. I know you're married, and it's also a picnic too. But you are helping carry a heavy load. I've got that. Alright. Can I have this one? You take that.
What's the sound? Hey, it's enough. Thank you.
It's probably just the next door neighbor kid getting ready to go to practice or something. Let's go. Sorry, I'm trying to move as fast as I can.
He's bringing me more filling.
That was,
I'm sad that wasn't on camera.
I'm glad it's not. Not everyone needs to see all of my mistakes. I actually think this is better than the last batch.
I wish you had
Been another man,
No,
different husband,
no,
different time.
no. I just
CFR, he's got a lot to say. Yeah, one of our neighbors is out there honking their horn. I think they're picking up one of the kids to go to practice or something. It's very common. He barks every time. What are you barking at, bud? Come on. Come on in. Let's go. Yeah, we're still dropping frames, but we haven't dropped a ton, but we've dropped some. It's annoying.
Can you bring me another paper towel?
I can, as soon as I find them.
It's not my fault.
I may have accidentally taken down the thing.
No, I know.
That's for everyone. They don't know what they can't see. That was me upending a curtain. Giver, why are you putting yourself away? Ooh, come out and say hi. Ooh.
Because all the trucks keep driving by and making noises. What are these doing? It's fine until you're sitting in the recliner and he's right behind you, and then you don't hear the noise and he starts barking. He's just got a loud bark.
What do you expect?
He's a big boy.
He's a dog who was bred to protect from the wolves.
Protect? He's such a scaredy cat.
Okay, how about alert?
He is alert. He gets startled on the WALK as he jumps into me. Like, oh my god! You hydrating?
Yeah. Do you not want me to?
No, I do. There you go.
Can't you see that I am not afraid? I feel like I'm making a witch culture over here. I'm just throwing ingredients in. I don't know if that makes any sense.
It does to me. They can't see you, but
They don't need to see it. They've seen it once. That's enough. No, I'm kidding. You being a little baggy boy?
you talking about yourself.
Me?
It was a joke.
Oh.
I thought it was funny.
Well, there's no accounting for taste.
You married me.
You want some carrots? There's a leftover brisket, by the way.
I think it would be.
So if you want something for like lunch tomorrow or something.
Okay. Be a weekend of barbecue.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry about that.
What? I'm
You
not
don't
mad.
have to eat it.
Not mad.
Can you sit? Sit.
Oh no. Oh no. It was
Can
perfect
you
timing to pull it away.
boop? Shake. Shake. Oh, good boy. Yeah. Can you? Who's there? Good boy. You down? Can you touch? Come on, touch. Good boy. Sit. It's skipper hour. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Okay. Who's there? All right, shake. Boop. What? One for the road. Gorgeous boy. You're right, Chow. He is gorgeous. But it's easy to call when you see it. All right, buddy. That's what you're getting for right now.
He hasn't had dinner. But then again, neither.
What? Let me get this last batch made and ready so that I can then take this off.
And do dinner?
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh. Keep moving.
It's like, no.
How you doing?
Oh, it's fine.
Right?
Rawr,
Even honest.
rawr.
I mean, what do we know? Do we even know how to?
Do you know what dinosaurs sound like?
I can't say firsthand.
So I might not be wrong.
Well, didn't they think that birds are like they're kind of bird-like?
You've never heard a bird go rawr? Or rawr?
Not much mimicking a human. I don't think there were many humans to mimic back then. But... What do I know?
Where's the dog?
What?
Where is the dog?
He's right there, laying in front of his food,
Oh.
acting like he's never eaten in his life.
Withering away to nothing.
What? Am I screwing things up?
I like to keep this clean where I grab, but it's fine.
What?
I think we have plenty of filling.
I understand. I just want to go ahead and just get this done with.
No, I'm not mad.
Better? I tried to clean the edge for you.
Thank you.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
I can smell the jalapenos in this one.
Yeah. It happens.
Is there gluten in these wrappers? Like, people who do gluten-free have rangoons?
I mean, this is a late stage question to be asking. Was I supposed to make something gluten free?
No, I just was curious.
Contains wheat, so
Yes.
that would mean it has gluten.
It has it then. I figured it did, I just was curious.
So these Melissa ones say vegan.
It's not the same as...
Yeah, I know. Has wheat. So yeah, unfortunately.
That's fine, I just was curious.
The sign up says no cowards. No, I'm kidding.
No cowards.
They don't have a pill for that like they do for like
No.
intolerant.
No.
Yeah.
I've just somehow ended up with 3 people who work for me that all have a gluten intolerance.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty common condition. So
I know.
not that surprising.
I know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I know several people that have celiacs and a gluten sensitivity and all that. This one's gonna explode. I apologize.
If it dies, it dies.
There's an air pocket trapped in there. Okay.
A plate ready there, I see.
Yeah.
Let me wipe down the counter here real quick.
Fry it up.
You have to actively watch the frying. So. Here we are again.
Every time I take the camera away, I do something really like bad.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say something brilliant. I've completely recreated so-and-so. I'm the Einstein of food. That'd be a cool title. Can I win that? Yeah. I feel like I'd go to like Alton Brown. Dr. Food Science. Mr. Food Science is my son. Hello. How we doing? Give me a second. Dear Wolf, hey, how you doing? Welcome. You having a nice week? We're in the middle of our second batch of Rangoons. We have quite a few of them. I guess technically they could also be wonton. I don't really know what the difference between the two could be. They do. It's not unheard of.
What is that? Is it a shape thing? Is it a, like, what's in it thing?
It's a good question, Mega Man. Doing good, good. We're doing all right as well. Got a little sick last week after my business trip. Got food poisoning. So it took a couple days to recover from that. And then at that point, I still kind of wasn't really feeling up for cooking. So yesterday was the first day I cooked anything. And then I did a 12-hour brisket smoked on my smoker, which is the filling for these. It's a jalapeno brisket, cream cheese, some soy sauce, a couple other garlic, onion, soy sauce. I think I already said that. Onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of sugar, help balance out. It's all good stuff. Made the brisket rangoons before, but this is the first time I've added jalapeno, and it may be a game changer. I like it a little spicy. Oh, these ones fried up quick. Are you? Well, telling me now, I appreciate that. You may just want to be careful with when you wet the middle. Some of them are still wet there.
Yeah. I know. It's sticking together.
It's not meant to be critical. It's more informational.
I'm just letting you know that I can't always
Get what you want.
say about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of them are really moist.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay. Uh-oh. Gilip and Chow found each other. That's not bad. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. No, I'm just... Sometimes when there's not a lot of activity in chat, I'm just kind of like, oh. I'm just gonna say something because I've got to make noise sometimes. It's got to be relevant. As I sit here and fry things for hours. I know. They said hi. Yeah, we had one partially open up, but I think I got that time to save the filling. I'm about to finish off this plate. Which is fine, it'll give me... Ow!
That one get you?
No, some of the filling that had come out is popping. I got some hot oil on my arm.
Not ready for this.
Thought I'd get them to you now.
Thank you. Oh no.
Oh no? What's going on over there?
Too much filling.
Do you need assistance? Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Oh, it all fell off the spatula.
Oh, I did that.
Into my wrapper.
Like Slim Shady, or... You said rapper. And I'm being completely sincere when I ask this question. What if I go to all this effort and nobody eats these?
I don't think that'll be true.
Why? Because you know it would be my nightmare?
I told a couple people about it. Nick and Bailey had these before. Or Nick has. Remember I took them to work?
Oh yeah.
Well, people, my department is had them.
One or two of them.
I think a couple of people.
Okay, this batch is not going well. Is it you? Are you the leaker? You the leaker. Ha ha, very funny. Everyone's pooped the bed one time or another. Okay, so while she continues to make them, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some of these vegetables for yakisoba stir fry. We had a leftover jalapeno, so I'm going to just go ahead and add that.
Okay. I'll still be here.
You've been here the whole time?
I've been here.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I learned how to cut an onion differently. To anyone that cares. Kenji Lopez Alt put up a video about a new, better way to cut an onion if you're going for a dice. Apparently, he built a model to find out what is the most efficient and effective way to cut an onion without, or in the fewest cuts possible. And it's apparently to cut it down the middle and pick a spot that's about 60 degrees, or like, so from here is 100%, so like 60% of that move down to here and make a mark, and then cut down the middle and cut like you're going to that spot in a radius type manner. And apparently it is extremely effective at cutting the onion equally and efficiently. Just takes some practice to kind of get to that specific point. That being said, I apply here so I'm not going for a dice. How do I dispose of used oil? Let me show you the greatest thing ever. Chow, have you ever heard of fry away? So essentially, when the oil is hot, you take this packet and you sprinkle it in and stir it, and it's will dissolve, and it'll turn the oil into gelatin. So then you can then throw it away in the trash. This stuff is kind of expensive, so like this bag is probably like $6 or $7. This is like 15 or 16, but it comes with 2 packets in it. They have it for like deep frying, this big one. And then they have a version for like a skillet. So stuff is worth its weight in gold. Is that the stuff that's first to jelly? Yeah, no, this stuff is awesome. You can get it on Amazon if that's an easier time finding it. I can get it at my like store, local store. They sell it there too. I actually need to get some more of the deep fry stuff. I have another bag or package of the normal one for skillets. But I tend to use the deep fry just because I like using the Dutch oven so much better than like another type of. I've been hearing a lot of oh no's out of you.
I started like overfilling them.
You started overfilling them because you want to be done. You've still got a long way to go.
I think I'm just tired. Or they get like off center, so when I do one side it overflows.
I mean, I can come over there and start helping Phil if you want to like cut the vegetables.
Oh, good. I got music.
You got your music. What are you listening to right now? Is it K-pop?
No. I mean, it's mixed in there, but.
Oh, it's your best of mix or whatever.
It's just my like.
Your Spotify.
Top. No, it's a playlist I created that just has a bunch of random songs in it.
I don't have a like playlist on Spotify. I just have Spotify. I just like have all my songs in one thing. I don't separate them out.
What kind of heathen are you?
Heathen who doesn't listen to music very often.
Oh my god. No, this is my like.
Watch those fingers. Yeah, I ordered a bougie pizza because it's too hot to cook. What's a bougie pizza? Are we talking like broccoli and prosciutto and hot honey, or are we talking like
all meat?
All meat? Is that what you consider a bougie pizza, Morgan? I'm rich, so I must have all the meats.
To be clear, I'm not rich and I don't like all the meats.
You plebeians only get one sausage or pepperoni. I must have all 10. Ends off, make it look pretty.
I think you made one too many.
What do you figure? You know how many people are going to be there.
Yeah.
You said I made one too many.
In comparison to how many wraps I have.
I'm prepared for you to get to the point where there's extra filling left, but I don't think I made too many. Roman style pizza with pepperoni, sausage, whipped ricotta, mozzarella, and basil.
That sounds good.
That does sound good, but it doesn't. Maybe I eat bougie pizza, but that doesn't sound bougie to me. It just sounds like a pizza.
To be fair, you do eat bougie pizza.
Do I?
Yes.
I just see
you
pizza.
You make fancy pizzas.
I just see pizza and go, yeah, I'd eat that. Yum. Let's do it. So sue me for saying yes. I'm a go with the flow kind of pizza guy.
No, you make really good pizzas, like decisions on what toppings you want. But...
I mean, I've been wanting to do pizza at home for a while now.
Where does the skipper hair come in?
The dog?
Sorry if these all stick together.
Well, I guess your work will just have to suffer. That's just the end of one. Oh, all pizza is good. Even mediocre pizza like Little Caesars is okay. I think Little Caesars actually has a place like in the pizza environment. Like
Yeah.
a cheap $6 or $7 pizza isn't bad. That being said, I'd rather go to Costco and get a giant one for the same price. Personally, but
That's also because the Little Caesars near us is terrible.
Little Caesars is bad. Like
it runs so poorly.
even if you like order ahead, you get there, we have no idea what you're talking about.
You have an order?
Yeah.
And then when you want to cancel, they're like, no. I'm like, I've been here for an hour.
Yeah. There's also only like one Little Caesars in Kansas City anymore, and it's the one near us, and it's just, yeah. Terrible. I said container. How did you hear cupcake?
I heard cupcake.
You always hear cupcake. I wanted Detroit style pizza, but the local shop is closed due to the heat wave.
I guess pizza maybe doesn't get hot.
Do you like Detroit style pizza? Are we talking about the like deep dish square pizza where they kind of just put a like ladle of sauce down the middle? Are you? You want a Rangoon? Give me a Rangoon. Here. Have the, I haven't had one, so you'll be the first one to try it. You have to let me know if it's good. I'm waiting for the determination from my wife if the Rangoon's good.
Yeah, you can taste that. You know.
Is it spicy or?
No, this is that first jalapeno flavor.
Oh, I failed.
No. I think they're spicy. They're very tasty. I like them.
Well, you know, if there's leftover filling, we can always go to the store and get more wrappers and make more again.
It never ends.
This is such a weirdly shaped red pepper that I can't do what I normally do, which is like just glide through it.
No, they're good.
Let's just do that. Let's just do that. I apologize to all who are watching me. This was ugly and I hated it, but well, this place does different kinds of Detroit style, but yeah, the rectangular crust with cheese crown. The one I wanted to try had Induja sauce, fig compote, ricotta, and basil. What is?
Andouille?
No, it's Induja. What is Indua sausage? Did you mean andouille? My wife thinks you mean andouille. You know, there are types of sausages out there that I've never heard of, so.
No, I just couldn't pronounce it.
I mean, it's hurtful but true.
I can't pronounce things.
Induja sausage is an Italian sausage. No, not andouille. Okay, well, we learned something new. What do you want?
I don't need one. You don't need to bring me one.
This is the one that I've been calling the pinwheel.
it the other way. I did pinwheel.
It's spicy Italian sausage. I mean, you've got my attention. I love me some spicy Italian sausage. How much red bell pepper do I want? I'll just stick with the one. Alright.
Yeah, they're really good.
I haven't had one yet, but... No, I'm okay. Thank you for offering. Let's do the other half of this cabbage. Let me get another thing. Okay. According to Wikipedia, spicy spreadable pork sausage from Calabria region of Italy. I mean, you 100%. I want this. Now I'm going to have to seek it out somewhere. All right, let me walk. I should cut the ends of the green onions before I muddy this with pork. There we go. All right. Well, I want to cut the ends of the green onions so I have some garnish for my yakisoba. When I gotta move my big fat fingers, I screw it up. Or when I get out of pace. Alright. There we go. Alright, we have all the vegetables cut. All I need to do is velvet the meat. You need to stand up, stand up. You can take a break.
So I stood up.
I'd like to get this meat going. Alright, we got some pork chops here.
You say you're gonna fry those next,
Yeah.
so they don't stop too long.
So I have to velvet the meat, which usually takes about 15 minutes. And I don't think it's going to take me 15 minutes to do the next set. You could make ravioli really easily. I just need, I don't actually even technically need it, but like getting a little ravioli roller for like cutting the end.
Oh, the little like crimping and cutting.
Apparently
you can just use these.
You could, but I mean, if we're gonna go to the effort to like make raviolis from scratch, you better believe we're gonna go to the effort. For those who don't know, velveting is when you put baking soda on the meat to help basically tenderize it. Don't put too much on because it tastes awful. Yeah, no, it's very little. We're also going to put some soy sauce, a little bit of mirin, some sugar, and some red pepper flakes on there as well. But you need a surprisingly little amount to tenderize it.
I did not know what that was.
Yeah, but you know it. You've known it for a while. This isn't like the first time you've heard it, right?
To velvet
Meat?
I don't know that I've ever paid attention.
Oh. My wife says she's never heard this before, but I definitely have told her. Classic, out in one ear, out the other.
Classic husband not believing me.
I talked about.
You probably have talked about it, but it didn't mean it mattered.
Anytime I bring up food stuff, doesn't matter to her. It's just it's time to eat, and I don't blame her.
Have you been taking pictures of any of this?
No, I've just been over here sweating.
No, I meant like reviews and stuff.
Oh.
Or because we've done it before, you're not worried about it.
No, I'm just gonna take a picture of the end.
Okay.
100%. I made the mistake once too much, and it tasted awful. Yeah, I 100% believe that would not be fun. All right, washing my hands. Okay, so we got our pile of meat. I've got some nice shoyu style soy sauce, some Japanese.
I'll show you.
Premium dark soy sauce. Mirror in. That should be more than enough cornstarch. Little onion, some garlic powder. MSG.
It was in the other pantry. It was in the other pantry.
Why would it be in the other pantry?
That's
Just
where it
do
used to be.
All right, little MSG. And then a little salt and pepper, because, I mean, duh. I'm sorry, that's what they had at the store I went to. White pepper. This is like our 15-minute marinade. It's really the most rotten or rancid I had to throw it out. That sounds about right if you have too much. Okay. All right, so we're going to let this chill for about 15 minutes while we do the next batch. And I'm going to go ahead and start my soba noodles. Although technically they say udon, they look like soba noodles. They definitely don't look like big chunky udons, put it that way. I was limited for my selection at the store.
Can you bring me a paper towel?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to put this in the fridge. Oh, I need to get my water going. That's it. Water. Okay. Turn this back up. I had it coming down. No. Sorry, I'm getting hot water to try and kickstart this process for the noodles. All right, lid. All right. Kill it. You can't tell jalapeno. They're not spicy.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's a little disappointing.
You're trying to make them spicy.
Well, let me put it this. Oh nope. There's a little bit of the jalapeno spice there at the end. We had one pop. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I'm sorry that these ones don't agree with you as much.
They don't bend. They rip. They're thicker. Is, I think, the problem.
They stick?
Yeah.
Me? Yeah, I just got hot. Got hot. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna let the temperature come up because it's sitting right at 350. Yeah, so as you can see, udon, Japanese style udon noodles. However, you can see how thin they are. Oh, you can't see it. You can see how thin they are.
Hey.
Yeah, for a better clue. These don't exactly scream udon to me. They scream closer to soba. You having any luck at all?
Yeah. Two of them are bourbon.
It's not that bad.
I don't think I've made that many.
No, but it's not the end of the world if it was 2. Even if you have a 50% like failure rate, that's still not terrible. Still means we got 25 out of them. And I'll take what I can get. Yeah, I've never seen flat and thin udon. Yeah, I think it's a weird mislabel because they did have soba, but the soba was like buckwheat, which is normal, but it just didn't look like soba noodles that you would, make yakisoba with. Obviously, I could use like angel hair pasta and get away with it, but it seems disingenuous to call it yakisoba. It's more like yakisoba inspired. I mean, that's perfectly fine. I don't know. It's just one of those things I justify it in my head. And it's like, oh no, this could have been a lot easier if you had just gone with it instead of being weird about it.
No.
There we go. Hey, Chow, I think I saw that you posted pictures in New York. Have you spent a lot of time in New York? Do you have any places you would recommend eating? We're going in October for New York Comic Con, and I've been doing a lot of research on places to go. So anytime I hear somebody, I just want to kind of see what they had, what they liked, anything they recommend. Which one popped? Is it this one? This one popped. Oh, Levain's Bakery? Yeah, my friend came back from like a weekend trip there and they had it and he recommended it. He said it was really good. The cookies, right? You go to Brooklyn, Goose Donuts. John of Blecker. And yes, they're awesome cookies. Yep. Hey, bud, you want your dinner? You can get your dinner. You just gotta get your pill pocket. Also, were your Oreos dark side or light side?
Mine?
No, I was talking to Chow. She bought some and was asking people what they thought. We got the dark side ones. which was a surprise to no one. Yeah, I know what you want, buddy. Also, Morgan Stern's ice cream. I haven't opened them actually. Oh, ours were dark side. We got them a couple days ago. Is that right?
Yeah.
You went to Target to get some medicine for me, and yeah, you came back with them. That's generally how a Target run ends in this house.
Oreos?
With Oreos. I'm sorry, you can put the stuff away and then go out and get those kind. They have this. That's the kind they have at Price Chopper. This is the kind they have at Hy-Vee.
These may actually be better for that other shape.
There we go. Those are all good suggestions. I'll definitely add them to the list. How are we doing all of these? She said, I am a Jedi. Well, I guess we're going to be forever locked in battle. All right, our temperature's down to 345, so let's get that back up. Here's the dog. I'm sorry that you're angry about the things not going as well. Come on, Bud, you need to be out and get hit with some power. Okay, that doesn't sit through the other. Oh. Oh, also, there's a nice Aussie-run coffee shop and restaurant called Hole in the Wall that's pretty good. Also, if you're into coffee, Irving Farm, Oslo, and Partners in Brooklyn. Not a big coffee person, but I do like a nice, tea. Tea and, Diet Coke are my go-to caffeine sources. Not a big coffee person. But I assume that they probably, if they've got good coffee, probably have some good tea as well. But if they've got good pastries, I'll go regardless. I do like me a good Queen Amon. I put a ton in there, but oh my god, I love Queen Amon. I do too. I also hadn't realized how wrong I was saying it for like the first 3 months. Once I learned how to say it though, uh, every time I look for them everywhere. All right, what's the cooking? It's 8 minutes. God, it's like cooking chopsticks. If you ever go to Toronto, Goiter makes the best Queen Amon. What? Had you? Would you go to a place called Goiter? Dominique Ansel Bakery in New York City also has them, and they're pretty good. Okay, that's key information right there. What? Get all the way ground up. Sorry.
Not bad.
I am only human.
When?
Since it saves me from being in trouble. Whenever it's useful. They like to stick together. They're clumpy. Yeah. LOL. Goûter. It's not goiter. It's goûter. But I'm only gonna remember if it's called goiter. Gouter. Gouter. What? We all know that this is where I struggle in life.
I have to remember Canadian.
This is New York City.
Okay.
I thought it was bold of a place to call itself goiter. Very avant-garde, I guess. I don't know.
Everything comes with an extra lump.
Yeah, it's very lumpy. What? No one said I was smart. What? You're getting a lot of satisfaction out of this, aren't you?
Again.
You're still giggling about it. Should I be offended?
These are gonna just explode, like all of them.
Okay. If it does, it does. I told you you put the stuff away and we can come back to it.
No,
Or you can come back to
no,
it.
no. Had like 3 in a row I screwed up.
Okay.
And then that popped on me, and then I can
Fine ever since.
better.
You better believe it. If you look at my Instagram highlights, I have one from New York 2019 and 2018, I believe. Okay. I will check that out for sure. My wife is still laughing about it being called goiter. I don't know why she's getting such sick satisfaction out of it. God.
I've just been folding rangoons for hours.
Yeah, but we definitely thought it would take forever. But Morgan, the content.
I said I'm glad I didn't do this tomorrow.
I'm gonna make approximately 23 cents in ad revenue. Okie dokie. Artichoke.
You want a nice bud?
Okay, those are done.
Just call me out. I'll refill it. No. Stay. You just want ice bud?
Okay. Let's get this bad boy going. Hot!
Get him some ice.
Yes, I can beat the dogs. Let's go. Okay, we got to get this bad boy burning. I was half expecting to say gouter. I mean, I like to keep people on their toes. If you can call it that. Alright, so that's vegetable oil, not olive oil, because I need something with some high smoke. It's okay if y'all don't learn French down there.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
My wife learned some French,
No!
but she denies it. It also might just be that she is from a French background. Why she won't embrace it, I don't understand. So I'm trying to get some nice color on this before we go ahead and start stir frying it. Where did I leave my phone? Probably in the office. Take the computer. That's what I do. So, go ahead and get some sauce. Yeah, I'll put it. Alright, so my yakisoba sauce is going to be oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, tablespoon of mirin, tablespoon of honey, and a little bit of sriracha. A teaspoon, but I'll go a little over. I feel comfortable leaving the meat here on the side heat, just because it's going to cook through and brown, but I don't want to do that with the veggies. What? You say Suichi? Oh, I'm not. Oh. Yes, that's why. I really gotta buy a bigger wok. I'm also afraid to do it with the wok because I don't want to throw everything. It smells wonderful. You get some nice coloring on that pork, though. Cornstarch helps with that. A little bit. There you go, bud. Yeah, no problem. I just gotta strategically do it. I thought I'd cut these pork pieces a lot thinner than I did, so sorry if they don't like work well in a noodle format. Yeah. It'll be what it'll be. Over by where we had dinner the other day. No. You're gonna have to log in and get the address. This is when we start to go quick. Know what? I love it stir frying like onions and peppers and stuff. It just smells so good.
Don't forget to take some Advil. You're gonna have to pull it back. Thank you. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'll finish this like a What? Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Can you find another vehicle for those vegetables? Yes. Alright. New plan. Cabbage is going in first. And can you get up and correct me? Please, thank you. They're both in the fridge. Can you stir this? Pretty consistently. That was not what I wanted to do.
You want more back? Yum, looks delicious. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alright. Last little bit. Skipper, stay out. You get that a whisk.
What?
This sauce.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's the last thing I will need from you. For this meal. Alright. Get out of here. Come on, bud. No.
Now's not the time.
It is not the time. Trying to get this totally cleaned up. We still have more stuff to fry, unfortunately.
They should go fast.
They should go fast. I smell it.
Oh, that's fun.
We will. No, that stuff's dirty. Not like oh. There's our yakisoba. Actually looks closer to lo mein, if I'm being completely honest, but it's definitely edible. Okay. Get back to finishing frying the last go around. Which one's the
Further? Yeah. The one when I got annoyed. And I just folded it the other way.
sorry about that.
I need to go back.
Does this look good?
Yeah.
You can clean up the thing around here and then take a couple pictures of your good to go. Sorry, I have to put away all my soy sauces. Maybe what you want, these are actually, frying pretty good.
Well, they're thicker.
Well, one of them completely came apart at the seam.
One of them was definitely ripped before. One of them was ripped and I pulled them anyway. Sorry.
I'm not mad, I'm just saying.
But one of them undid, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a different wrapper.
Ow, 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 ow. This is the one.
That's not even close.
It's not even close. Alright, we're nearly done, guys. I did say it'd be a longer stream. You were here the whole time. Your support was appreciated in more ways than one. In all of 2 ways. I thought it'd be funny to say it that way.
I know.
Let's see if this is it.
Your eyebrows suggested it.
It's a little salty, but it is bussin'. Yeah, these ones are definitely not as good as the other. They break open very easily.
I already took a picture.
Yeah.
Now let's make a bowl and eat.
Yeah. If you make a bowl and take a picture for me, then that's literally all that's left.
I took a picture of that. I didn't know how different a picture in a bowl was going to.
Well, there's green onions.
Oh, yeah.
There's also sesame seeds if you want that as well. It is a little salty, so I apologize. This is the final plate of Rangoons.
I made so many Rangoons.
Yeah, I'll show you the after picture. You got water all over my knife.
What? Oh, I didn't know it was there in front of me. Don't shoot intentionally.
You did. Just saying, it happened. I don't like it, but it's not your
I
fault.
usually try to walk off if I see that. But...
I mean, I do the same thing. It's not like I'm mad at you. It's just a.
No, I didn't think it was.
Oh.
I just usually try to notice things.
Yeah, these ones fry completely different than the other ones.
Yep. There were lots of things that were different.
And they explode very quickly. So I feel like some of these are just going to get a nice light fry. And
Happens.
people will be happy to have filling. About that.
Or you just over it and you just...
Those are not it.
Did you want sriracha on yours or just for me to do green onions and sesame seeds?
Green onions and sesame seeds, but I don't actually think it needs sriracha. Because sriracha's in the sauce.
Yeah. Oh, the sesame seeds out? You do green onions and sesame seeds? I just make you some green onions.
I generally do it sesame and green onions. You do it just like a green onions. Either across the top or right in the middle. Looks official. Probably not. I normally would, but there's a fork I already got out to try it, so trying to minimize. I'm just trying to minimize dishes. Can you do me a favor? Can you take that picture sideways? Thank you. You always take them up and down, and it changes the perspective when I get the full picture.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it does, but it does when I go to use it as like a, not profile picture, but like a.
Yeah. I know what you're doing.
Thank you for understanding.
I'm going to use your fork.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's, yeah.
Or would you rather have it?
Doesn't matter to me. I'm just trying to complete my task. But now I gotta wait for it to speed up. Alright, so while we wait for things to come back up to temperature, let's have some of our hard worked noodles. That's pretty tasty. Beef is nice and soft. Velveting process makes it easy to eat. Got some spice from the sriracha and that jalapeno in here. Yeah, I mean, nice color. And just for you guys, here's one of the finished rangoons. Not a ton of filling, but they don't really allow for a lot of filling. But it's nice, meaty. Got a little bit of sweetness from the sugar we put in there. Big bite of umami. Brisket is delicious. Some jalapeno. Little heat, not a lot. But you can definitely taste it as a fresh jalapeno.
You pack them up for full.
Hmm?
You pack them up for full.
Of the soba? Oh. Yeah, I was. Ooh. Yum. Yeah, this is a W. Very good. This made way more than I thought it would. So,
Lunch tomorrow.
yeah. Apparently my wife does have lunch tomorrow. I forgot to add honey the last 2 times. That's why it's so salty. I didn't put the honey to balance it out on the second and third one.
Does that help?
A little bit. And it is salty, but don't get me wrong, it's not like unedible salty. Well seasoned salty is what it is.
Good. Good job.
Thank you. Considering it was mostly thrown together and the sauce is something I looked up. Skipper? You know the deal, man. Out of here. It is starting to get my nose right though.
Mm-hmm.
Said my nose is starting to go though.
I agree.
Oh. I can't hear you over the sound of more rangoons. Alright, I'm going to finish out the rangoons before I end the stream. That way you guys can see the massive amount we made. So. Sorry.
man, I'm sweating. I don't like that I can't get these super crispy without them exploding. I'm chalking that up to being a different wrapper. But it's a noticeable flaw I'm not happy with. Well, I agree. I do want the other wrappers, but I don't have them. Yeah, no. Lesson learned, for sure. Sorry, guys. I'm cleaning the pan while we wait for that stuff to heat back up. Trying to minimize my time left cleaning after the stream's over. I think it'll actually only have to be the Dutch oven and then the stove, which is going to need a nice clean. Okay, we're up to 365. We can deal with that. It's 1 year, baby. There we go. We'll have to do one more set after these ones that just went in. You want any more? There's plenty up here.
Yeah.
Think we're enjoying Elden Ring? Alright, temperature dropped pretty significantly again. So, I'm gonna wash this other pan while it does it. No, I want to do all of it. The people who've stayed this long deserve it.
And the last bad boy. There's a very real possibility that this is going to have to go in the base of the fridge. Okay. Just thought I'd point that out. Okay. So, while this is going, go ahead and put in my fry away. Here is an entire container, minus the sticks. It's like 150 Rangoons, roughly. And I think we ate 4. That is how we make brisket jalapeno rangoons. With that, we're going to end the stream. I'm worn out, but it was well worth it.
4 hours later?
4 hours almost later. Told you it'd be a long stream. It was. All right, so thank you everybody who lurked, hung out, subscribed, followed, chatted. You guys are awesome, and I couldn't do this without you guys. You make this fun. I will post pictures to Instagram of all the food we made today. Feel free to check it out for any of the other stuff we've made. And you got the old VODs. I am uploading those to YouTube. That's next to the Instagram link if you want to see the older stuff. that's being constantly updated. So check that out. I am going to go find somebody to raid. I don't know how many people have stayed around this long, but hopefully we'll find someone to share the love with. But if I don't see you guys, have a good weekend. Tomorrow's the thing with her work. Saturday is the barbecue festival, so Sunday will be the next time we come back and do a stream. So hopefully see you guys then. Anyway, we're going to find someone to raid.